North Korea is a country that sits directly above South Korea. The ruler, very famous man, Kim Jong-un, is very, very powerful. He can basically make you do whatever he wants at the snap of his fingers. If he could spit on his own shoes and tell you to clean it up with your tongue, and if you don't, you're gonna die. And that leads me to my next section. Public executions are usually held when somebody says something that goes against the North Korean government. It's usually when someone thinks of having an opinion or says something that's possibly remotely bad about the North Korean government that may end up getting out to the outside world. When this happens, they will kill you. It's not specified how, but it happens. The worst part about this is that children have to watch this. And there's actually been rumors, and take this with a grain of salt, there have been rumors that children have actually been executed for having some sort of opinion. That being said, nobody really knows how many people have been executed by the North Korean government, and nobody really knows exactly why. It's just speculation. But I do think that it does go to say that, this does happen, and there's not really much anyone can do about it. And now on to the isolation of North Korea from the rest of the world. This is very evident. No matter what, one Google search, you'll find out that North Korea is very, very isolated. The citizens don't know what goes on outside, just as we usually don't know what goes on inside. A lot of the citizens, because they don't know what happens outside, have no idea the changes that happen to the world prior to whatever they're taught. Like, a few North Korean citizens were questioned, asking if they were ever able to leave the country, where would they go? And a lot of them said places like the Democratic Republic of Germany and Yugoslavia. Now, this wouldn't be a problem if those countries had still existed, because those countries have not existed for almost 30 years now, and they have no idea. This is really probably the saddest part about it, is that they're completely clueless and oblivious to everything going on around the world because they're not allowed to. Now, I'm sure that there are some people that have found a way to get outside world news, but it's not a lot of people, and not very many people know the things that are going on in the outside world. They only are living in this little bubble that they're still not even allowed to do what they want in. And now to my favorite part about this is the pros and cons of North Korea. Now, every country has its pros. America has freedom of speech, but a con would be obesity. England has nothing. There's always exceptions to the rule, including North Korea. But let's get to the pros and cons of North Korea. Let's look at the pros first. Those are the pros. Let's go to the cons. Literally everything. There is nothing good about North Korea, not the culture, not anything about it, because everything you see about North Korea is horrible, and even the people that have gone into North Korea and have documented it have said that it's not a good country. So it's completely understandable to think that it is a horrible country and there's nothing good about it. I think that's going to wrap it up. But I think that you should, look into it yourself, because it's just me and this is my opinion on a horrible country.